intentionality of mental states and events, intentionality of thoughts, and representations thereof, is probably the source of all meaning in the world. I'm a YouTuber. I'm not a college professor. I'm not a wealthy businessman. Fact is, I'm a worker in a factory. I happen to like my job, and the reason I like it is I tried business myself. And it was a lot of work and a lot of risk. And I decided, you know what, I'm going to take the easy way out and let somebody else handle the headache and the risk, and I'll just show up and do my task. I'll show up and do my task and let him take the risk and the long hours, and I'll go home carefree and think happy thoughts and drink beer while he continues to do chores and handle responsibilities that are connected to his business. My boss, I believe, generally works 10, 12, 14 hours, not at a hectic pace, but just at a continual pace, and works at least 5 days and sometimes 7 days, year after year. And it looks to me that most of his money goes back into the business because he has to have heavy trucks and big trailers to carry products that we make. And so here's the story I would like to share. I'm a storyteller. A man who made shoes was standing in his yard one day looking up at his apple tree that he didn't plant. It was wild apples. It was wild whatever fruit, but we're going to call it apples. If I had entitled this The Capitalist Class, would you have watched it? No. What you saw there was a capitalist. I feel that I am just convinced this is vitally important because the alternative is nuclear holocaust. The capitalist, the little capitalist, is not the threat, is not the huge threat. It's human nature that's the threat. It's not capitalism that's the threat. It is human nature. An unemployed man who finds a cast net could become a shrimp tycoon, and he could amass huge power. It's that power in the hands of a man that is a threat to the rest of the world. Some people out there think that capitalism should be overthrown, even through, and especially through, I guess they like to fight and run in the streets, but they advocate violent revolution. It's the only way. Overthrow capitalism. Well, listen to this, please. Some people smoke. Some people smoke. Some smokers, stupidly, smoke in bed. Some smokers fall asleep with a lighted cigarette in bed, causing fires which destroy property and harm excuse me, harm people. Should we outlaw beds? Is that the answer? Outlaw fire? Put policemen in bedrooms? Well, that's the way I look at the Marxist ideas about capitalism. Capitalism is just as innocuous as tobacco leaves. The problem is people, of course. The problem is in your head and in my head.